Okay, so before we get started with today's lecture, I just want to talk a little bit about our discussion yesterday. Remember when we met with the president? And what did she talk about?
Free money.
Free money. What about free money?
Cal
Cal grants. Okay, so definitely. Are all of you going to apply?
Yes.
Okay, so you know when the dates are?
Yes, it was, we have up till March 2nd.
Yeah, but they're going to have the, next week they're going to have
February
The
6th.
workshop.
February 6th, they're going to have the workshops. So one of the things that she talked about, but really what Mr. Ramirez talked about, was this degree that you're getting, right? So it's a pretty expensive degree? Yes? You feel me? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I thought it was only relevant to talk about success. You know, this is, what class is this? Strategies for success. So with that, I think it's a great conversation to have about your successes, you know, with the money you're spending to get this degree, you know, an AA in criminal justice. So how are you going to use this to your advantage? How are you going to use this to get to your destination? Your career, your next law enforcement job, or your first one. So how are you going to use this degree?
I'm going to use it to display, this is what I've earned over my years of going to school, whether it be old mini college to now. I'm using this degree to further myself, not only, I mean, multiple people can go into law enforcement as a business or a psychology degree, but I'm choosing criminal justice because it's a field that I truly want to focus on.
Okay. So you're using this as a foundation.
Yes.
Okay. So what else are you going to do to make sure that you ensure success?
Definitely stay persistent. Persistent
Okay,
on
so what does that mean? What does persistent mean?
being on time to class, studying, make sure homework's done. Concentrating study is a big one. Definitely, I would say stay in contact with teachers. I think that's a big thing.
Okay.
Having a relationship with the teacher.
Okay, so that's great. You're coming to class, you're going to come on time, you're going to be consistent, you're going to study. Okay? And then what?
Then outside of school, when you start applying, staying persistent with applying. If you get denied a job, go for another one. Staying persistent, constantly on it, until you do get something.
So how confident are you with the exam process?
I'm pretty confident.
So you're pretty sure you can go in and you're going to pass the exam?
Yes.
Okay, what about the physical exam?
Physical exam, yes.
You're on track, you're on par, you're ready to go. So the only obstacle stopping you at this point is?
Interview.
Interviews. Okay, so you realize that even though you are going to school to get your AA in criminal justice, you should start applying now, right?
Correct.
You're not going to be one of those students that waits till the last minute. You get out, I've got this degree, and now let me start applying, and you've just lost 2 or 3 years. Okay, so you realize that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're on track. Tell me about your plan.
Okay.
Quick and simple, to the point.
I'm gonna use this class to, I'm gonna use this class to try to achieve what I want, like learn how to apply, apply to different places. But I wanna learn more, and until I get more confident about myself.
Okay, so what does that mean? I want to get more confident with myself. What does that mean? Because this is a perfect class for it.
Yes,
So I want to know what it means.
What I mean, like, get more confident about like my English, my communication skills.
Your communication skills. Okay, so very important. So talk to me about that, because we do have a little bit of an issue there.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest with you.
All right. Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
I would like to tell you can, start asking me a lot more things.
Okay.
So I can be able to speak a lot more.
Okay.
And I don't know if the class can help me with that, and I would appreciate it. And I wanna work on it.
Okay, so we're going to do that. What else are you going to do? Because that's not enough.
Okay, that's not enough. I wanna learn how to start applying to
You can't apply it. You first got to fix this skill.
Okay.
You got to fix this deficiency.
Well, I'm starting to know all what I can, like you told me, I start watching American TV, like I listen to American radio, and stuff like that, and put on my effort.
Okay, let me ask you a question. At work, do you speak English or Spanish?
At work,
Honest.
Honest.
Yes.
When the boss came, he arrived to the work, I speak English. If he asked me, he does not speak Spanish, so.
Okay, so do you speak English or Spanish?
Both.
Okay, with the workers, you speak Spanish?
Spanish.
Start speaking in English.
They doesn't.
Okay, then say it in Spanish and then repeat it in English. You need to get as much practice as you can.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to get you proficient to that level where you're gonna feel comfortable applying.
Alright.
Okay, so it's gonna take as long as you want it to take. I mean, you need to talk to everybody. You need to talk to yourself in the car. You need to, you know,
Is that what I do?
okay, so do that. You need to read a lot. Read out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, go online and or you'll go to the library and rent some audio tapes and just practice. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Do you think that we need to get him up to a different level? So you're definitely good at communicating,
Yes.
but I just think part of the confidence level, and then part of just not being comfortable. So, for only being here, 4 years,
Yes.
you're very, proficient, but to be in law enforcement, we got to get you to the next level. Okay, so lots and lots of practice. Okay,
Same thing, like you said, get confidence, start working towards a bigger career,
okay, what career?
something in criminal justice.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly. We talked about that.
Yeah, I know. It's only because I want to be able to learn a little bit more. See, I want to do criminal investigating,
Okay,
but I want to make sure that that's the right job for me.
okay,
Only because I feel that if I pick something that is not right for me, I'm gonna end up wasting time doing it.
okay. So how are you gonna find out if it's right for you?
Investigate, research, study,
Okay, so how long have you wanted to go in law enforcement?
for a long time,
What's a long time?
maybe 6, 7 years.
6, 7 years. And in those 6, 7 years, you haven't investigated.
I have,
Yes or no?
but
Yes or no?
not enough.
Not enough. So now you're in this program, and you're going to spend another 2 years in here getting this exposure to criminal justice. You're going to take these classes, but I have a feeling that if you don't put your plan in place, you're going to end up graduating, and you're still not going to know the top half from the bottom half.
Well,
You're not
that's
going to
my
know
goal,
which way to go,
to-
up or down. Am I right? I mean, are we on that path?
No.
No. Okay.
My goal is to know by the end of this class exactly.
By the end of this
100%.
class.
Yeah,
Okay. So when are you going to start researching?
I already have.
Okay. What kind of research have you done?
Well, like you said, apply to do volunteer work.
Okay.
So I already started applying asking some of the chief of police around my area in Riverside
Okay.
to volunteer there, and I also have a aunt that works in probation office.
Okay.
So I asked there, and basically just asking around.
Okay, so I expect that to be a weekly expectation, and I want you to finalize that by the end of the course.
Yeah.
So you guys see what she's doing, volunteer opportunities, start to explore, but I need you to have more definite purpose now, okay?
Yes.
Yes,
What's your question?
well, I don't know, I've been talking up here for 5 or 10 minutes, and
No,
you don't know my
I-
question, you might as well pack up and go home.
Okay. Well, I'm not kinda out of it today.
Hmm?
I'm kinda out of it today.
Okay, so I just want to talk about what this 2-year degree means. Okay, so you're getting a degree in criminal justice.
Right.
It's a 2-year program. Where do you want to be when you get out?
I wanna be in the probation field.
Okay.
As an officer. From there, I still wanna keep going to school, continue my education. I'm trying to find a school where I can learn to be an SBU detective.
What should be a what?
SBU detective.
Okay,
And from there, give my wisdom to help people around.
okay, so what are you doing to prepare yourself to go into probation? I mean, are you going to wait till you're done with your program?
No, I'm actually doing it right now.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm researching.
Okay, what are you researching?
Well, right now I'm talking to my mom's, her friend. He's a highway patrolman, and he also works around those kind of people. And he's actually,
What are those kind of people?
probation officers. Yeah. Excuse me. And he's actually sending me to go talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I should be doing this in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, just to
Okay,
talk
so
to them, see
I-
what's going on. Yeah.
Okay, so I expect you to follow up with me on a weekly basis. Same thing, I want you to follow up with me and follow up.
I
Yes.
said I forgot 2 things. I have an appointment Saturday with the captain of the Fontana Station for San Diego County.
Oh, nice.
Just to get information. He's a longtime family friend, but to get
Okay.
info on what to do to get hired. I forgot that. And then also I meant to say volunteering too.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's what I want to hear. I don't want you sitting here spinning your wheels. You finish up this program. I've reached success. Replace that key with your degree, and now you walk away and you go, I just spent how many thousands of dollars, and I don't have a flipping job to go to because I was so busy with school. I don't want you going down that path, okay? What are we doing?
Recording.
Yes, what are you doing?
What am I doing with my degree?
Yeah, well, what do you want to do? Why
Well,
criminal
I-
justice?
I'm not criminal justice.
Oh, business, that's right. Okay, so tell me,
Well, cause I want to open a chain of restaurants,
okay?
and I want to know how to manage my own business,
Okay,
and well, just to be able to handle my own stuff, not let anybody else deal with my money.
okay, so do you know what kind of chain of restaurants? What kind of restaurants?
Mexican food.
Mexican food, okay. Do you have a concept in mind?
Yes.
What's the concept?
What do you mean concept?
Like, okay, you want to franchise it, or you want to own a bunch of restaurants?
No, I want to make my own restaurant.
Okay, so do you know the theme? Like, what kind of theme is it going to be? Is it going to
No,
be more
not-
family? Is it going to be more?
Yeah, more family.
More family, okay. And do you know the name of it?
Nope.
No.
I haven't thought
How
about
long have
that
you had
yet.
this idea?
Couple of years already.
A couple of years. So, a couple of years. Have you pictured this in your mind?
Yes.
Do you know what it looks like?
Yes.
But you don't know the name of it.
No, I don't. I have thought of different names, but then something else comes up, and
Okay.
the name's not decided yet.
Okay, that bothers me. If you've had this for a couple of years, you should already be putting the pieces together.
I have everything together. It's just the name.
Let me see. You have a plan? Let me see. You have a notebook?
No, I don't have it here.
Do you have it at home?
Well, yeah, I
Or
wrote
do
it on
you have
paper
in
and
your-
stuff.
Do you have it up here?
On both.
Oh, that's, okay. I want to see any documentation you have on this business that you're proposing. Okay, you know, statistics show that if you write down your goals or dreams, or if you write something down, the probability of it increasing in chances is a lot higher. I'm going to say 90%, but that may not be correct, but it's a lot higher than not writing it down. Okay, so why are we having this talk about success right now, so early in the course?
Because we have to be sure of what we want.
You gotta be sure what you want. Remember we talked about that roadmap?
Yeah.
And nobody had a roadmap. So nobody knows how to get from point A to point B. So, you know, strategies for success. Now I'm gonna start to come down harder on you guys to make sure that we have this roadmap. So, that's why we're having this conversation today. You can cut the camera.